Good day, my name is Reina Leey Ranyolas and this is the results of our research study. This chapter presents the gathered data in tabular form with corresponding description of results by researchers. It was interpreted in detail to understand and show accuracy of the study. Frequency percentage. The researcher used frequency percentage to explain the demographic profile of the respondents. Table number 1. Demographic profile of the respondents. This table presents the descriptive statistics of the demographic profile of 20 respondents who participated in this study. In terms of gender, most of the respondents are female with a frequency of 15 and percentage of 75%, followed by the male with a frequency of 5 and percentage of 25% of the total respondents. On the year level, most of the respondents are fourth-year FSM students with a frequency of 12 and percentage of 60%, followed by third-year FSM students with a frequency of 7 and percentage of 35%, and last is second-year FSM students with a frequency of 1 and percentage of 5% of the respondents. Table number 2, assessment. Assessment of the FSM students on the formal food safety training or education. Question is, have you ever had any formal safety training or education? The categories is yes and no. The result shows that the majority of 20 FSM students in Marikina Polytechnic College who participated in this study have a formal food safety training or education, and 15 FSM students answered yes with a frequency and percentage of 75%, and others answered no with a frequency of 5 and percentage of 25% respondents in this study. For SOP1, what food safety practices did MPC students follow when preparing meals at home? This is our survey na binigay po sa 20 FSM students. And this is the explanation. This table shows that the FSM students have much about preparing meals at home. In these tables, the results is most of the respondents answered strong agree. It means the food safety practices applied even at home. In survey, clean my work area before and after food preparation, the respondents answered strong agree with a frequency of 18 and percentage of 90%, and agree with a frequency of 2 and percentage of 10%. In survey number 2 naman po, sabi doon, I sanitize knives used for a raw food before using them for other types of food. The respondents answered strong agree with a frequency of 16 and percentage of 80%, and answered agree with a frequency of 4 and percentage of 20%. For survey number 3, I use different chopping boards for raw meats, poultry, breads, fish, and fresh vegetables and fruits. The respondents answered strong agree with a frequency of 12 and percentage of 60%, and answered agree with a frequency of 5 and percentage of 25%, and answered strong disagree with a frequency of 2 and percentage of 10%, and answered disagree with a frequency of 1 and percentage of 5%. And also in survey number 4, I used the same knife to cut raw meat or poultry and vegetable. The respondents answered strong agree with a frequency of 11 and percentage of 55%, and answered agree with a frequency of 7 and percentage of 35%, and answered disagree with a frequency of 2 and percentage of 10%. In survey number 1, I use sanitizer when washing service utensils like plates, mugs, etc. The respondents answered strong agree with a frequency of 11, percentage of 55, and answered agree with a frequency of 8 and percentage of 40%, and answered disagree with a frequency of 1 and percentage of 5% po of the respondents. And for SOP2, what is the level of perception of food safety practices among MPC FSM students? Table number 4, analysis variance. As shown in the table, the computed F of 10.0833 from analysis of variance using linear regression with a p-value of 0.05 falls under the rejection of distribution. The decision in this table is to reject the null hypothesis of 3 or 1% level of significant degree of freedom between group 3 and this degree of freedom total of 4. For SOP number 3, what does the FSM students observe when it comes to food safety practices? This table shows that the result in our survey. Result also of the linear regression. That's all. Thank you.